initially approached by Faculty of Engineering and Architectural Science Dean, Dr. Tom Doover, at the time when this position was being created, as I have had experience as a graduate program director and my multidisciplinary background in architecture and building science. So until this moment, I did not even think that I would be stepping up to the role such as this. However, he had the full confidence that I would be able to do the job, which was very supportive. So I became an inaugural, very first Associate Dean for Graduate Studies at the Faculty of Engineering and Architectural Science. And not only that, but as the very first female Associate Dean in the history of this faculty, I felt that it's a big responsibility, but also a great honor. Oh, it matters very much. Service is a part of our faculty members' contractual obligations, but somehow considered less glamorous than research and teaching. However, as we mature as academics and researchers, there's a time to start giving back to the university and to our community that enables us to do what we love. More importantly, however, by stepping up to volunteer in various committees and to any kind of leadership roles, we get a seat at the table. We get the opportunity that our voices is being heard. We get the opportunity to bring our own personal knowledge, personal experiences, and contribute to our organizations in order to initiate positive changes that can have long-term impacts. I feel that I've gained a tremendous amount of knowledge, both personally and professionally. Not only that I have learned more about the operations of university, how the budget works, how the funding works, the positions of the universities, and not only that, in the whole post-secondary education within the landscape of our province and across Canada. But more importantly, I learned what are the influencers, what are the forces that guide us, that enables us, that also in some cases limit us to do what we would like to do in our efforts to introduce advancements and changes to our university. So before this role, when I was a faculty member focusing strictly on research and teaching, I was not aware of all of this background knowledge, and sometimes brought me a great deal of frustrations. I was being impatient, like why things are not changing, how come we can't do this faster, and so on and so on. However, more importantly, through this role, I met amazing colleagues from different departments, from different faculties, people from other units across university that otherwise I wouldn't be able to meet. And so my knowledge on how things are done in other parts of universities, in other departments, in other disciplines, other faculties allowed me to use some of these approaches in my own everyday work, which made that work more successful, and it made me a better leader, I believe. Well, as usual, career path for new academics is to focus on their research and teaching in order to secure tenure. The services are often seen as a lesser part of one's professional responsibility. However, after that tenure milestone is over, I would strongly encourage colleagues to consider stepping up to various leadership roles. At first, it could be just volunteering to participate or to chair committees, ideally outside of their own departments, because that's how you start. These opportunities really open up one's horizons, enhance their personal knowledge, their professional qualities, but also help build their own so-called social capital by meeting other colleagues across the universities and different units. So the most of all allows one the seat at the table, as I mentioned before, opportunities to be heard, to be part of various initiatives, to contribute, to build their own political capital, their network, their connection capital, their information capital, among other things. So it's truly investment in the long run, and the opportunity to give back to our university.